Welcome friends to my kitchen, bem-vindos à minha cozinha. I am making some calvert and I want some cornbread to have with my soup. I have 500 grams of yellow cornmeal, Portuguese cornmeal. I have 50 grams of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of instant dry yeast, and then 2 tablespoons of sugar. I love cornbread, but I like cornbread just when it comes out of the oven. That's my favorite way of eating cornbread. So I put my yeast, my sugar, and a little bit of flour in here, and I have some cool water, but I'm gonna get this a little bit out of this boiling water here and add to it, and we're gonna make our yeast. Okay? I'm gonna make my yeast and leave it aside until it foams. I'll put a little bit more of this hot water. Okay? And then into this bowl, I'm gonna put my cornmeal. I have here 3 cups of boiling water. I'm gonna put 1.5 cups, and then we're gonna go see if I need more. It's better to go slow than put too much. Okay, and I'm doing this in a big bowl because I want this to cool off fast, and because this water, this mixture is being too hot. You have to use a wooden spoon. So, and all we want to do is moisten all that cornmeal. If you cannot find this Portuguese cornmeal, I always say, buy the American cornmeal, just the plain cornmeal, and then put it in your blender and blend it until it's super fine. This one is super fine. Okay? And the hotter the water, the better the flavor on this. So, and by making it in a bigger bowl, this is gonna cool off faster. This is how I want it, okay? This is cool enough, wet enough for me to do my cornbread. So I'm gonna spread out this mixture throughout the bowl and let this cool here, maybe about 20 minutes, or until it's cool to touch, okay? And then I'll show you. Okay friends, my mixture is cooled enough to touch. I'm gonna put all my yeast in here and mix it. And you don't want this too hot too, because you don't want to kill that yeast. And then I'm going to put my all-purpose flour and mix it. And now we adjust if it needs water, more liquid, just add it. You don't want this too soft, so you want it where you'll be able to shape it. I'm going to put a little bit of water in this to rinse this bowl. To rinse this and add it to this. I think it needs a little bit. And now we just mix it. Okay? And then don't forget your salt. Add the salt and mix all this until it's well combined. My mom used to make cornbread every week. And you want to mix all this until you know it's leaving the pan clean. And you're going to need extra flour because we're going to shape it in this. Or you can shape it by hand, but I like it the way my mom did. Okay, this is gonna give me 2 cornbreads. So I'm gonna make 2 nice sized cornbreads. Actually, I'm gonna divide into 3 because I want to share with a friend. 2 friends actually, my in-laws and then another friend. So I'm gonna shape it into 3 small ones. Okay. I'm gonna get some more flour and shape it, and then already put it in the cookie sheet. I have a cookie sheet that I put parchment paper, and I'm gonna put some flour in here, and then put one of these, and then shape it. However size you want. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put another one. I just want enough for me to have with milk. Okay, there's another one. I like it doing this way because it makes it smoother. Some people do in their hands, but it leaves the shape of the hand mark, the handprints. I don't like that. But you do you. Okay, I'm gonna cover this and let this here sit for 30 minutes. It can rise. And then I'm preheating my oven at 375, and this is gonna bake for about 15 minutes. It is, friends, my bread ready for the oven. 375 for 55 minutes. Here it is, friends, my cornbread. I was almost ready to just devour without finishing my video. I already took one to my friend and one to my in-laws. And now I'm gonna have mine. I like to have mine with milk. Did any of you ever have warm cornbread with milk? Put in the comments if that's something you were brought up having. I just took it to my mother-in-law, and that's how she was home eating. Best cornbread I've made in a long time. So good. This is my lunch. So good. I'll leave the recipe in the description so you can make it. Eu estive fazendo pão de milho. Minha mãe sempre fazia pão de milho todas as semanas. E eu quis fazer pão de milho, que estive fazendo sopa de caldo verde, e pão de milho e caldo verde vai bem. Mas é para gostar bem, o pão de milho é para comer com leite. Alguma de vocês come pão de milho com leite? Deixem-me saber nos comentários se vocês comem assim. So good, delicious. Anyway, I leave the recipe in Portuguese and in English. Give it a try at this recipe, delicious. It gives me 3 small ones, or you can make 2 nice big ones. But it was just right because I got to split by 2 different people, and it left me a small one. This is only for me. Until next time, let's get cooking. Have a good day.